Alright. Then we're gonna start the race in 3, 2, 1, go.
Stream just went live. Nothing else has happened.
Totally. Yay, so fast all of a sudden. I like this. Let's see, I be a girl, and I'm gonna be called... I should have thought of this, because I want to give him a fancy name.
Oh, I just typed in L. Alright, let's not talk to the boss.
People that know Pokemon speedruns will know the reference of my name. Unfortunately, the name just doesn't fit, so I had to skip out one letter. What do we say about the babies and the bugs were in Pokedex, right?
Pokedex.
We could evolve them, okay. Let's see if the B button works for the spamming. Yeah, B button works now too. Now that we're on fast text, that's magical. I don't care what time it is, Mom. Let me play my Nintendo GameCube. Oh wait, I forgot the item.
Oh, so did I. I haven't left the house yet though, so that's fine.
It could be useless, but it could be a Master Ball. Dang it!
For some reason I didn't.
I thought I had the thing that we needed, but it's a different thing.
Eh, wider, not white flute.
Yeah. Alright, let's go see what the stars are then.
It's time to play the video game.
Or the real thing. And remember, the stars could be on the card. I often forget this, and I remember when I was watching our previous race last time. Yes. My regular save now takes longer because I had the previous save file. Okay, I know which starter you went with.
Yeah?
Might as well.
Whoa, he's got some interesting moves.
Keeping it! Keeping it!
Put simply, he's got some interesting moves.
Yep. But Zigzagoon's Endeavor and almost killed me.
Oh, you didn't one-shot it?
Oh, I didn't nickname a Pokemon. I wanted to nickname it. Whatever. I'm not gonna nickname it now because that requires stupid things. Let's remind myself what this all does. No. It's only 70? It's better. So this is better, but it's technically faster. The problem is, all the moves are 5 power points. All the damaging ones.
Mm-hmm. And then there's spikes.
Yeah, we'll get new moves. I didn't really plan out a route. Like, the thing is, what we could have done beforehand, like, obviously there's a lot of Pokemon that we don't know where or when to encounter. But the possibility exists that we planned out our first bingo already. Because for those watching, because you'll only have tuned in the moment we actually properly started, we're not doing the regular go to 3 bingo. Go to 3, bingos. We're doing point for first bingo, point for third bingo, point for fifth bingo. And the first one to get 2 points wins. So the potential, like, if I get first bingo first and then third bingo first, I win. But if I get first bingo first and then Flash is the first one with 3 bingos, then we continue to 5. You were the first on the board, but that doesn't mean anything yet.
I was the first on the board by like 2 seconds because
Yeah, it doesn't mean too
couldn't
much.
develop it first.
All the misses! Stop! Stupid. I'm gonna lose the rival battle due to this wild thing. Gotta go back to heal. Unless I have potions. Do I have potions already? Yes! Because you're given a free potion.
It's like if you talk to the Pokemon guy, you should.
Yep, I got the free potion already.
Whoa! Okay.
You found the horde drilling Wigglytuff?
No?
You found something else interesting?
Yeah, you're gonna find it too. I can promise you that.
Oh, the rival?
No.
Okay. But, wait, we have Pelipper, so do they have the third one then? Yes, okay, they have Ponytail, good.
I was kind of hoping kind of not hoping that they would have Celebi since we have Blast Ring.
Oh yeah. Well, that rival battle was simple.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about now. Are you talking about the move you started learning at level 7?
Yes.
Okay. Too bad it doesn't have the power that it has in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, because that's one of the 4 moves that's actually higher, that actually has increased power. Like here it's power 140, in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee it's power 200.
200.
Yeah, Solar Beam and Sky Attack were increased in power to 200, because there's no way to instantly do them due to Sun or Power Herb. And in the absence of the move Giga Drain, the move Absorb now has the power of Mega Drain with 40, and Mega Drain has the power of Giga Drain with 75. Alright, Pokeballs. Well, we have Pelipper, but I don't think that's gonna be our first bingo. Because
No.
vertically, it's with the 0 Pokédollars on hand,
Zero.
and horizontally, it's with Mirage Island. And with Defeat 10 Swimmers. That's probably not going to happen.
About Pelipper though, is that even though we probably won't be using it by the time
We don't need to release it. Like, we don't need to release our starter. Oh yeah,
Yay!
running shoes! I forgot I forgot this red thing. Alright, let's do this. 2 of these. We got enough of those. Those, no. 2 of these. And then we're fine. Wait, did I actually buy potions? No, I didn't buy potions!
That's a little important. Would recommend.
Ah, the White Herb doesn't sell for enough. Do I go for a potion? Nope. Gonna go without potions! Went for a Second Awakening. Shouldn't have done that, because I needed a potion.
Oh, I didn't even get into any like status or storage.
I got
stuff.
2 repels. No, 10 Pokeballs, 2 repels, 2...
I didn't get
Awakenings.
repels either.
Wait, I should now have the second Pokeball. Oh wait, I didn't heal in the Poke Center either! Ah! No! No!
Okay, like that.
Well, I'm
what?
dead.
Oh,
Well, I don't
Not
lose
really.
that much money, I don't care. But I didn't heal in the Poke Center, so I'm back home!
hey, maybe you'll. I didn't mean to run into that trainer.
I should be automatically healed now. But those are a few mistakes. Let's save again. I could have just reset, but yeah. Hey, these are mistakes that we made because we haven't done races for a few months.
Yeah, we haven't done races
Rematch,
in a
dude.
good-
I know which Pokemon you have.
Okay, let's not accidentally run into the last trainer on this route. That'd be nice.
Just... Thank you.
I think the biggest downside to Pelican right now is that we're gonna have to go to the Pokemon Center so often, just because of how many...
Why did I talk to this trainer? I don't need to fight it. I can dodge this guy. I'll fight him because I didn't save after the previous one. Might get some interesting. I need to look at information. Do I have information on Pokemon already? If I do, I'm not gonna tell you. Wanna go
I
quick
just got some
early?
information.
Oh yeah, you don't need potions early game that much, because Aurum berries.
True.
That's also why I never buy antidotes, because I know there's Pecha berries on the first proper route.
Ooh, I should probably... I didn't even think about getting the berries. Oof. I could be
I also get
disadvantaged
berries.
for me.
Well, early game I get the berries anyway. Saving before the catching tutorial, just in case the thing happens that happened a few races ago. I want to say that you're ahead, but I'm not sure. Probably. Because you were slightly ahead and then I also died. Oh yeah, there's no speed, so... People that are watching are like, what the heck is Auka doing? Let's see, I can hold this button while doing this. Oh, I already don't need to hold the button anymore. I lost time. Yep. Let's go.
I love the grunt themes. So good.
You're already at the grunt?
Yeah.
Wow, I've lost time.
But then again, I didn't do too much scouting on routes.
Yeah, I didn't. I died. I was behind already. Did an extra trainer.
Oh. I did one more trainer than I would have liked to in the first real route, but it's fine.
I keep not going to the Poké Center. But I need to remember that I need to go to the Poké Center! Because I don't have power points.
Yeah?
Otherwise it definitely wouldn't have gone. But I want the power points. And because we don't need to release a Pokemon, I could just go with just Pelipper for now.
It's a pretty bad move, actually. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted.
Hey, Auka! Repel! Use it!
Love useless items.
Uses repel. Much better.
I have 2 Pokemon on me. I'm gonna get stuck by this. That sucks.
Oh! I've seen you before. You're dead. This was a lot easier than the grunt last time. I should
Didn't
say that I
Grunt
was a
last
grunt.
time destroyed.
Yeah, last time I think I had a Krabby and they had a Hariyama, and they murdered us.
Yeah, they had a Hariyama, and I think I had a Metagross, and I think I still struggled a bit with it.
Ooh, I found a nice item. Except I'm not going to use it because that costs a bunch of time every battle. So I'm probably going to sell it.
Let me get this.
Nope. Wow. Finding all these same things. Uh-huh. There's one here, I think. Not what I want. Wait, the repel's off? Apparently the repel is already off. Huh.
You're holding down the B button, and so therefore.
You can't B button cancels the repel. You can skip these trainers, except I'm probably gonna have to fight them later. Leopard berry, there we go. Bunch of cool things here.
Okay, that thing could be terrifying if it has move. Okay, cool. It doesn't have a move.
This wasn't needed.
Okay, that should be another quick KO.
Hope this sells well. Hope this sells well.
Hey! Well, I think this is gonna be my first blackout unless this can kill. Okay, that can kill. Not sure if it mattered. Ooh, that's nice.
Yes, this sells. Oh. I have that now. Keeping that. I can sell this again. This sells like shit. This doesn't sell well. Might as well sell, 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 sell. Doesn't sell, but that was a waste of time.
Okay, well, I'm certain about going back to Pokemon Center, but now I am.
We know we have the same starter, but what are our strategies gonna be? What do we already know? Like you said earlier, you have information. I might have that information. I might not.
Mm-hmm. Dang it. I keep wanting to hold down A for instant text and then hit B for my options, so I keep hitting no at the Pokemon Center. I did not save before Roxanne. That could be a tragedy. I think I can easy clap this. Hey! Oh, that's not that bad. It's like the lowered speed. Are you serious? Thing took so much damage from my first attack and now it's just not taking any. That's an easy. That lived? Oh no. Oh no, please tell me you don't know that movie. No? Okay, neat. Okay, Roxanne down. Either I have been disconnected from Discord or Alka is being very quiet.
I'm being very quiet.
Okay. Can I please get... Oh, let me go grab that extension.
Oh, it's the other one that I needed. Dang.
Yeah, not really worth that track over here.
Come on. Glad I did this. Okay, it's not really gone how I wanted, but... Let's go. Ah! Mistakes were made. Oh my god, mistakes were made.
Well, I am not currently having a problem, and I'm not sure where you're at, so I'm only slightly terrified of what's ahead, because I'm pretty sure I know your usual Rustboro strategy.
This isn't too bad. No. Wonder when the first thing will happen that one of us, which is an information thing. Because Pelipper was just, hey, it's a starter, so we're both taking it. And
Yeah.
Cut, we were both obviously going to get at one point.
Cut is we're both at Rustboro. I'm making progress towards something. I'm just gonna leave it at that, though.
That is much better than before. Nice.
Hit this thing pretty strong neutral. Dang, it's like Sky Attack might have been faster.
Oh my god, it missed. Stupid Pokemon! Why do you miss an important move?
Mega Kick problems.
What is a Mega Kick? Stupid thing is gone. Oh yeah, the TMs. I'm pretty sure one of the... I'd have to check that rule on the TMs. But I'm pretty sure we can't use the TMs. We have to get them and
yeah,
not use them.
For Giga Drain and Hidden Power,
Yeah,
right?
Giga Drain and Hidden
Because
Power.
you can't prove that you still have it.
Yeah. Even though you could technically walk back to the person that normally gives it to you.
It's not a quick validation, though,
Yeah.
so to say.
Only Pokedex works for such validations. I want to say so many things, like, and ask you certain questions, but I wouldn't answer the questions myself if they were asked to me. Oh, I like this. I shall give this to you.
Well, I think I might know where you're at.
Or you don't.
Well, I would take a guess, but you're not gonna answer me whether I'm right or wrong.
And the only thing you're gonna do by guessing is telling me that you have found that item, which either confirms to me you've already been to this place, which you might have, or it confirms that there's an interesting item somewhere. Hello, Stoats. Welcome in the chat. Ooh, let's see how many viewers do we have at this point.
And
Tatum Stoat.
Oh.
Okay.
this person
My favorite Pokemon is Kolava, which is on the card, so we might be able to get it. And actually, during our previous race, which was a few months ago, I actually got a Kolava as my main. And finished the game with it in one, which was lovely. No question about that. Flash, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Probably Umbreon, just because it's a bit of a story, but I'll go on and explain it. When I was younger, pretty much, I had a copy of Red and Blue, but I didn't understand anything at the time. So my first real game was getting to play Silver. And so one time with my Eevee, I had gotten it to an Umbreon, and then I forgot to save, and then I woke up the next morning, realized I hadn't saved, kept playing, and then got an Espeon. So Umbreon was a bit of a mystery to me, so that kind of made me like it more.
Okay. Interesting. Apparently Stoat's favorite evolution is also Umbreon. I'm not sure which one mine is.
No, I don't need to
Flareon's a fire type, and I like fire types. Espeon is up there. Maybe
Oh, wait a
Leafeon?
minute.
I don't have a real clear favorite in terms of evolutions. My answer to that's probably not Umbreon. Umbreon's, I think, my least favorite.
Dang.
Sorry. Favorite Gen 1 Pokemon? Ivysaur. I have a top 10 Pokemon list for Gen 1 and 2 on my YouTube channel, although it was a few years ago that I made that, and then it was Nidorino on top, but now I don't feel as good about Nidorino. It's still in the top 10. But after Nidorino, I think it was Ivysaur. And then Raichu, Raticate, Kadabra, Grappler. I like a lot of middle stage evolutions. Like, I like Grotle more than Torterra or Torterra, as an example.
What we got here?
I just realized another thing that I forgot that's a feature. Which I almost always forget. Kolava's my favorite mid. That's my favorite Pokemon overall, so that's easy.
Probably should have tried that. The Great Bone, but it's fine. Yeah.
Zeraora. Used to be like between Palkia and Raikou, but like Zeraora. Zeraora is even, I said, a challenger for Kolava for my favorite Pokemon. I like Zeraora that much. I've not seen the new movie, but let's just say that I like Zeraora a lot from the episode 1.5 weeks ago and 2.5 weeks ago.
This has got interesting moves, but simply.
I like it from that.
I'll spend a little bit more time doing this.
What's Pelipper's ability? No, that's a stat, not a status.
Yeah, I didn't use Pelipper.
Oh yeah, because status is something like burn or confusion.
I'm pretty sure the status. Yeah.
Alright, so you have the first thing that neither of us knew at the start. Well, I guess you could argue that we didn't know Pelipper, but... I've done a thing. My viewers will know. I've done a thing to save time. Well, they'll probably know. But it's now costing me time. Anything. Come on, anything. This isn't working. I made a mistake. I think. This is taking too long.
Ooh, this might be. This is probably gonna be
This is
better.
costing me so much time. I could skip that entire thing. Yep, skipping it. Hope there's nothing good there. Really hope there's nothing good there.
Okay, that's stab. I might no on that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm using this.
Alright, thanks for being around, Stud.
Still probably check those other 2 spots, but I think I have my main.
First part of the game is generally pretty linear and therefore slow. It's at one point where we have a lot of information and places to go, then suddenly we're gonna go so fast. But early game is especially important now with the points bingo.
Yeah, I think it... Which race was it where, like, half of the actual race was actually early game? Like, after the second
That's
gym.
most races.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know why I use this. I don't think I need to. Come on, can I, like, use my move, please? Oh, that wasn't even the move I was aiming to use. Oops. Well, we're both gonna get some information later down the line. I don't mind saying that, considering that you have to go by here anyway.
So it's either an item or a forced battle.
Also, I didn't mess up Brawley's gym for once, so it was pretty nice.
Oh yeah, I hope. Should I give you this information? Yeah. I just caught my first Pokemon.
Wonder if it's the same one that I did. I technically have 2 Pokemon that fit that. Welcome back, move. I think I might wait a little bit to teach this for just in case. That was not what I wanted. Ah, come on! Thanks, Pokedex, for auto going back to the top. Okay, that's a good distance from here.
Ooh. Alka likes. Alka likes this.
I wonder if it's what I found.
I'm just doing some menuing.
Pokeballs. that on me? Oh, well, that's further information, I suppose. Actually... I suppose I should catch this. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this in my party once I catch it.
And how do I do the gym again?
You take a left. That's definitely your first move.
Got it.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot.
Dude, I've seen you like so many times already. Go away.
I forgot to buy repels for the cave.
I was out of repels, but I bought new ones.
Shoot me in the foot. Yeah, you're gonna gain time on me.
Because you're gonna
But I
have
suppose
encounters in the cave?
Yeah. But hey, I might have an advancement in knowledge.
Or you'll still be ahead, potentially. Hello, Norman. How are you doing? Interesting, Norman. There's a character in this game called Norman.
Oh,
How are you doing?
you're just now to... Hmm?
No, there's a person in the chat called Norman.
Oh, I was like, wait, I'm so confused. I felt like you were farther than that.
Yeah, I'm at the 5th gym already.
No, not that. I thought you were... You made it seem like you were just to when he calls you, like on your way in. I'm just like, wait, I thought Alpha was farther than that.
No, I'm also not at Wally's tutorial.
I think it'd be hard for you to have cut if you were still the tutorial.
Good point. Yeah, we're playing a bingo race, and we're not doing a regular race that we normally do, which is first with the 3 bingos. We're now doing it with a point system, which basically means first one to get this, the first bingo gets a point. First one to get the 3rd bingo gets a point. First one to get the 5th bingo gets a point. And in total, that means we're doing first one to get 2 points wins. So that could mean it's over at 2nd bingo. It could also mean
Wait a
it's
minute.
not.
Oh, I need this. But I'm low on Pokeballs.
Yes, I got happy because of a thing that I found.
Okay, that's actually very good. Much yes.
It's going to save me time later. Ah. Delaying. I think that's in the card. No, it's not. Oh, I made another mistake that I didn't think about. This is Randomizer. Yep, it's a Randomizer bingo. I made another mistake. Something I forgot to buy. I bought a few things, but I didn't buy this other thing.
Well, I may have forgotten repels for the cave, but I have leveled up my dexterity.
Of course.
More TMs.
Something tells me I want 2 of them. I don't remember why.
Oh man, what a great TM. I love it. Look at all those swimmers. There we go. I know where it is. Wow, I made it to sleep before Roxanne called.
Isn't that normally she always calls me in her sleep?
I feel like normal. It's
I'm pretty much always in the same spot as well.
actually.
Always when I'm like in between the
Oh,
what used to be the contest hall and the thing.
I have 2 Pokemon that I can switch back and forth between. Yeah, I don't know which one's better. Bum, bum, bum. Oh man. I'm terrified of this man's Pokemon. That. He has a Wurmple.
Oh no.
Aren't you quivering in your boots?
No.
Dang. That was not the move I wanted, but it's fine. Okay, maybe it's not fine. Oh man, I just now realized that all the Team Aqua Grunts trainer titles is changed to Doctor.
I have not looked at any trainer titles.
I haven't looked at any like titles or names until just now, when I realized that Team Aqua Grunt's name was Dr. Wellington.
I'm still looking at what the first video is going to be. I don't think there's any early ones.
No, it seems like anything that you get early game has one thing in it that's
Yeah.
gonna throw you off.
Mirage Island is late, $0 on hand is late.
Contest is late.
Giga
Money
Drain is
late.
quite late.
It's just about as late. It's slightly later than
I have no idea what I want. Move Tutors is gonna be late because the last one, the earliest time you can get that done is when you get to Most Deep. Feather Badge is somewhat late.
I think I might be good.
I'm pretty sure there's no way to do this early. I don't think there's any early ones. Even if you find all the Pokemon you need. I'm still trying to find one. The $0 on hand can't be the first one. We said that.
I think the bottom one could be the earliest.
Still, that bottom one has Move Tutor. Most Deep. There's two that I'm thinking of. Either this one. No, probably this one's gonna be first. This one. Or this one. I think. Do these go here? Absolutely not.
That is not useful information. That is also not useful information.
Oh, okay.
Bag. I've been debated once more. You, no, not teaching.
In a way, I find it annoying that there's no early bingo. There's just no early first bingo. In a way, it's really interesting. Because that just makes us focus on late game anyway.
I have gotten Fly. Which I'm gonna go on and teach to a Pokemon that's just gonna stay in my party for probably this entire time. You're the Pain Spell, that's such a terrible move. I've seen Luster Purge so many times this
Same.
run. Okay, maybe that's not gonna take as long as I thought. That person's name was great. There we go. Oh, it's not a terrible item. It's this guy. Yes. I'm the big dumb. I should have paid more attention. Oof. It's not the end of the world, though. It's gonna be a bit of a time loss maybe, though. I think I know when I'll go do that one. Hello, Scott. Please give me your random spiel about how you'll be cheering for me. Knowledge. I love it. Oh, now you leave it at the bottom. Thanks. Pokédex is really good.
You're already searching for Pokemon with the Pokédex?
Anytime I see something that I could potentially use, I go on and check for it. Just to see if it's anything along the way.
You must have more information than I do.
I've only seen 2 things that could be important. But I think I know what first bingo I might be going for. It's still not. It's still gonna take.
I think I'm just gonna need to take a minute to really look at the bingo card and figure out what the first bingo is gonna be.
What I'm going for is still gonna. I know at least one of the bingos I am going for, and I think it'll be my first one, just because of the way this is. But I suppose that one could be. Yeah, that one. Okay.
That
one. I think I know.
Slater. Slater.
Oh, I didn't miss. I'm surprised. Wasn't. Oopsies. That's fine.
I think I know what I want. It just depends on the
I
things
think I know.
find.
I think I know 2 of the ones that I'm going for, and I can guarantee to go on and get them. It's just that it's gonna take a little bit of time. Wait. Oh, never mind. That would have been a mistake. I almost made a mistake. I didn't make it, but I almost. Use this for TM since it's here.
What do we say about move to the move? Like, we don't have to have all the moves on our Pokemon at the end, right? We just have to have taught them.
I don't think so. I think you just would have had to encounter them.
Yeah, like to teach.
Speaking of
You have to
encounter,
teach the moves.
Here's a trainer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
you
it
have
says
to
teach
teach
the moves,
them.
and you can verify that you've taught them by trying it again and then not working. Okay, so you can't, let's say, teach a move to the move over another move to the move.
I would say so.
Ah, me too. Okay, so then that's clear.
I already have knowledge, don't need that. It's an unfortunate trainer to get stuck in, but at the same time, knowledge. Come on, at least one of your Pokemon be useful to me. None of these Pokemon are useful to me.
Information.
Debating whether I should just loot the save. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna loot the save.
Boo. Well, we're never gonna get a record for first bingo, even though we're trying extra hard to go for first bingo.
Yeah? That makes me excited. That is not what I wanted. You, Pokedex. Oh, now. Ugh. It's gonna go through a Pokemon if I catch it. More for the pick. Hey. for the run back of sorts. Ooh. I'm glad I came back to this run back. Not even what I was looking for, but I'll take it. And bippity.
Okay. Wow.
I know I saw it here. Still not what I'm looking for.
I'm doing things so differently than the last few times I've raced. I feel this feels so weird the way I'm playing the game right now. Like not doing certain things, or finally being able to do things that I wasn't able to last time.
Honestly enough, I'm actually playing pretty similarly. I'm just trying to focus more in on certain lines and say certain goals for now. Like I feel like you have to focus on lines earlier with the swing.
Yeah,
Whereas
my
it's
focus
just-
is on just getting that first bingo. Because I can focus on late game, but then that'd be, is it third and fifth bingo? Because first bingo is going to take a lot of time anyway, so in a way, playing a long game strategy could even work for first bingo in this case.
I know I saw this Pokemon here. I could be going crazy, I suppose. I'm remembering it somewhere else. Now I'm self-conscious and I have to check. Yeah, I have seen it. Yes, it is here. Not going crazy.
Not this one. This one. Oh wait, not this one either. Where? There's definitely a lot of things I'm forgetting.
I'm just needing RNG on my side right now.
I mean, you're trying to find certain wild Pokemon.
Yep. Because it's something that can definitely help me get towards the goal. That I wish I had remembered the first time I came by it. But alas, maybe it's on this floor. I know it's-
Oh my god, I've waited so long for this. Get in the ball! I said, get in the ball! Get in it and stay in it. Thank you.
I know it's here, but I can't remember which floor it was on.
Next time I find a Poké Center, I'm going to use it.
Upsetting. Why do my Pokemon know Sweet Scent? Nope. Didn't think so.
Do I tell him that this is in the game? I feel I have to. I found a Master Ball.
Interesting. Oh, that'll help with the 7 different types.
Oh yeah! Good point.
Dang, shouldn't have pointed that out and let you...
Yeah, otherwise it would have gotten... Otherwise it might have been an annoying discussion later if you found out then. I feel like I'm doing well, but I want information.
I have
this strange feeling you have a lot more information than I do.
I have a... Okay, I feel like I have one information that you don't.
One information.
Which could be scary. I have one information.
Can I trade you one information for one?
For the Master Ball?
I guess.
No.
I know where to get the other balls.
I like my information.
Yeah, you probably have a lot more information than I do, and I don't approve of that.
Well, I'm not approving of my own information right now because I just can't find something despite all the information I have. Also, pardon the vacuum cleaner in the background if you can hear it.
Haven't
My
heard
door
it
is
yet,
closed.
so...
My door is closed, but it can only limit so much.
I haven't heard it. So
Okay.
if I can't hear it, probably others can't hear it.
I mean, I'm still kind of glad that I came back for this because it helped me get a different goal, but really need this goal. It's one of the Pokemon I need. No, it's not. It's still not even what I'm looking for. Okay. Well, that was a waste of time. I guess I'll come back later. At least it wasn't completely useless coming back here, and I still got something else I can work on for the time being. Wally. Level 27.
27.
That's not my main, I can assure you.
Wait, actually I have information on this. I think. Or I've only seen one. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to check the Pokédex. Late in the Pokédex. We find that, and nothing else. Never mind, I don't have that information. Must have been from the race I watched earlier today. Okay, so that's where we go.
I'm gonna get an encounter. Wow, I didn't get one. I'm shocked.
I decided to actually purposely not use repels because I need information. I have a strong lack of information. So I'm not using repels in the hopes that I find things I need, and I've only found one thing so far.
Well, I forgot to repel in a couple spots, but I definitely did not feel punished for that. Why? This is the third location I've seen Wigglytuff at. Wigglytuff, stop appearing. If you were an Igglybuff, I would completely take that.
I thought I'd seen Igglybuff, but that was my previous race.
That's an interesting move. No! God damn. I have a love-hate relationship with this house. I feel like this is the first time in a while we haven't gotten Fight 8 trainers on Route 113.
Or the ninjas, for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, I find fairies legendaries. But not the ones that we need.
Yeah, I found a good amount of the Reggies.
I've only seen steel, and I've seen it a few times.
I think I've seen Steel once and Rock once each. Hey, that's a nice item.
Come on, information. Where's the information thing? I absolutely require information.
I do not need this.
It's just stupid.
That's annoying.
did I just already mess this up? Wow. Well, reset.
Could I please go in the middle?
I still wonder where you are. In a way, to be awesome, like I haven't set this up, and I'm not sure if you even can do it. But if we have like a stream set up where we have both of our screens next to each other, so that the viewers can see where both of us are, even though we can't see it from each other.
I think it would be possible, but
I know it's possible. I've seen it with others.
I'd have to have internet that's not crappy enough to give live feed of my end.
Yeah, you need good internet.
Which at 1.5 megabits down, and that's on good days. Could be a while off. But my provider is supposed to be getting better services out to my area in the coming months or so. But me and my friend were joking around about it because he said that we should go up to 10 down. I'm just like, wow, that's 10 times our normal internet speed. Because at 1, bringing us up to 10 is 10 times. Oh, not me.
Can you see that right? Was that a horrible thing?
It's fine. I do not need information on you. I already have you.
I need information for everything. I seriously need information on everything. It's not helping that this is... Yeah, I need information on everything.
Oh, wow, I just found the Master Ball. Why have you not done the Windstraight family yet?
Wait, did you find it somewhere else?
I don't feel... I feel like... Are you fine with going on and sharing?
I'm not going to tell you, I'm just trying to get your information.
I was like, I'm not gonna tell you mine unless you tell me you.
I'm not going to tell you.
I need to peel off this burn. And holding down the A button is not how I run.
Look, it's another legendary that I don't need. I found Ho-Oh.
Very nice, very nice.
But I don't want it. The thing is, I just need one piece of information to be able to know which bingo I'm going for.
I have everything that I do need information-wise to get my first bingo. Actually, I have everything
I suppose
information-wise for my second as well.
I think I do as well, but the thing is, it takes a long time to get there. Oh yeah, we do need repel there. Wait, I only have one repel. One repel, and that went well. Not.
Yeah, one repels have actually been pretty nice.
Okay, that's done. Oh, that was enough. Okay.
Man, the trainer titles that they're giving to Team Aqua and Team Magma make us seem like the bad guy. Team Aqua is a bunch of doctors and Team Magma is a bunch of cops.
Oh yeah, you fight two different teams. I totally forgot. Information, let's go.
Did you get the information you need?
No,
or
I'm just trying to find it. Because sometimes things are dumb and they don't give me information.
Hello, Reggie Steele. It's nice to see you again. You still have Slash? Well, I suppose they do only get new moves every 10 levels. Nice, ever so closer.
This isn't what I was looking for, but it's nice.
I know that feel. You know, even though I have my main...
I'm a flying type! Why are you using Dig? Why are you using Dig again?
Oh, time for one of my favorite things. Ooh, that's a nice one. Oh! That's still not a legendary that we need.
Like, oh, we don't need this.
I found a Deoxys. What can I say?
I think I actually know where I want to go. To prepare for that. Because I need information anyway. Damn it! Do I reset? Do I reset? Depends on his amount of Pokemon. I did see. I'm gonna continue. Super push. He has 3 Pokemon. I really want to go for information now, but the thing is, I might get the exact information I want on the way to other things.
That is true.
So that's why generally, if I have information, I don't. Well, usually, I say that now, but usually I catch things immediately the moment I have the information. But it might not even be a square that I use.
Well,
So really, I should keep information until later.
The one thing that kept eluding me earlier, I didn't end up finding it, I decided that I'd come back for it later, is a square that I plan on using. In fact, it's a corner square, I plan on using it twice. Not a corner, but... For me, it's like a square that I'm using twice.
Wait. I'm going the wrong way. This is not where the game goes, Alka. The game goes a different way. What are you doing?
My face one.
Oh my
Okay,
god,
time
you
to
are
save.
weak! How is that thing not dead?
It chose not to be.
Please kill it now, please. Please murder it.
Looking on to these guys.
Thank you.
They each have one each. I'll do that. Yes!
Did you find the thing?
I found a thing.
Dang it.
Oh, I found a thing, and it is a very good thing. I don't know why I used fake out again, but it's fine. Okay, maybe it's not. I probably did a cave if I had actually just turned if I was paying attention. Oh, all the things have happened because of this one battle.
Oh, you have it too.
But did we use the same Pokemon? The world may never
I
know.
don't know.
I would load that save, but I have information.
Any trainer, any wild Pokemon could be information, but they could also be complete wastes of time. That's why
Yeah.
generally you skip a lot of things.
I tried to. I saved right at the beginning of this area. Then I got caught by a trainer, and they each only had one Pokemon, so I'm just like, okay, that won't be bad. I'll go on and do it. And then I got information.
Ah, that can happen.
Now I'm gonna save again.
So this or this.
Nope.
Where's the... You need 8 water types, because I probably would have gotten that at this point. or I would have been very close. I still don't have the 5 bugs. I've only seen 1 bug. Well, I know, I've seen more bugs, but not in the wild. It was a trainer. I don't even have information on 5 bugs.
Well, I just sort of stumbled upon my 5th looking for something else. You know, as you do.
Ah, look, another Pokemon that's sometimes on a thing. On a square, but this time it's not.
We've had a lot of those. I'm just gonna go.
Oh
on
wait,
and
I've
throw
seen
that
you
out.
before. I have information on more bugs. Oh, you're maybe sometimes on a card. I don't know.
Oh no, her ace. It's a skitty, I'm so terrified. Wait, maybe that wasn't her ace. Wait, no, she's already revealed her. I don't know. I don't pay much attention to levels of these Pokemon, I just one-shot them.
Why you have potions? Like, I know I have potions, but stop using potions. information now. Do I go for a goal that I don't want to go for yet? But maybe I'll get information for the original goal? But maybe I don't. Decisions in this thing. Where you want to go to one bingo first and not 3, otherwise it probably would have taken a slightly different route. I like this though. I like what I just got.
No, did you just get a gold or was it a Pokemon?
I got something that I like.
Isn't here yet?
Oh yeah, look, another thing that that is sometimes a goal that I don't need to do because it's not in the card.
That was close. Oh hey, I found that Ho-Oh you were talking about earlier. That's where you were. I'm a big stupid.
Ooh. I just realized I got a cool thing that I didn't realize it got.
To the sky.
Should I teach it? No. Wait, did I teach all these things?
I've been forgetting to do things. No.
Come on, information. It's not the information I want. I want a different one. Where's the other information? Nope. Not looking for that. This is also sometimes on a card, but it's not.
I thought you rotated the other way. Oh no.
Let me find things that are actually on the card.
Well, I found something related to a card, but we both already have it.
You found a Pidgeotto?
No, I found a Vibrava.
I found a Baltoy early game. So that's when I had information. But now I already have the other thing. Manny! I have found my missing. You speak good English, my man. You good English speak. Welcome to the race. We're doing the points bingo, so you get a point for first bingo, point for third, and point for fifth if you're the first one to reach that point. But
level 12 thing.
none of us actually have reached a bingo yet, and even the very first bingo that's possible due to what goals we have and where they are on the board, it's always going to be a late one. I'm gonna go for either this one or this one, because I think this is probably the earliest that I can get out of the late ones.
Just got some knowledge.
Knowledge? I have nothing. I still have
I
no knowledge.
got more knowledge.
Yes, boy!
Did you just
All the
get
way
knowledge?
to first bingo. I got so. I always go for this with no success, but yes. Okay, let's do this, boys.
I'm very interested.
Ah!
First bingo. Very interested indeed.
How far am I? Okay. Now that I know what my first bingo is going to be, namely this, I'm going to change my strats. Wait, you... Oh, I didn't know you could do that here. Where do you have you going? Yay! Nice, Manny. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, that didn't work. Damn, it's too strong. Switch to you.
This is pretty slow, but the chance that I could get a big payoff from it. Do I have to have an empty party, an open space in my party for this? I think I do. That makes me upset. I need hacks. Grr.
There is a Pokemon.
You would. This is not where I'm supposed to be going. I always do this. I always think that this is the guy that I revive fossils with, but it's not. Grr times 2. You the one. Yes, you are the guy.
Feels so good.
I feel like I'm in trouble.
The thing is, I got one piece of information, but I still need to get all of the goals. Except for column 2, I only have max 1 in everything, and column 2 I'm not gonna use as my first bingo because that's a $0 one. So I still need to get 4 goals even before I get to first bingo. And you have 2 with 2. Oh look, it's another legendary that I haven't seen yet. That isn't the one
But
that I'm
it's
looking
not
for.
Kyogre Groudon and Replace.
Correct!
Dang. No payoff for this. Okay. Ooh. Think I know what you might be going for.
Unfortunately, it's still not a bug type. Where's my bugs? Where's my info on bugs?
Let's try and check some of my info real quick. Where is this at? I don't know where this guy is in the Pokedex. Show yourself. I said show yourself.
Dang it.
Why are you not showing yourself? There you are. What is your area? It's a while away. But actually not that bad.
I was looking up something. No, didn't crash. It's just that I was on a different tab looking up something, and I have the setting that the Visual Boy Advance pauses
Don't need
when I do that.
Focus on... Oh, I forgot to
Should have caught the other
big
thing.
click there. Alright, time to fly on my Cacturn again.
You found the Cacturn.
Well, I found a Cacnea and evolved it.
Question is, was that what you got for that square?
Isn't? You know what, may not even end up using this square that I'm kind of working for on the back burner, but that's fine. Oh, you're near Fort Tree. Just now realized that you got TM10. Yeah, I think you're gonna get the first bingo, unfortunately. Because I'm not close enough to Fort Tree.
I wanted to get hidden power later to not give away where I was. But it was right there on the way of what I was doing anyway, so I thought I would go for it.
You're coming back for Fort Tree. Interesting. Hey, Hat. Keep leveling up, Hat. When does Hat evolve?
Hat? Is that one of your Pokemon?
That's what I nicknamed it because I accidentally hit yes.
I didn't nickname any of my Pokemon.
I
just
try not
give my
to.
player a name.
I try not to, but I just... Oh, 42? Oh, that's a... Wait, is that one of the ones that got shortened, though?
If it's 42, then it is, yeah. Everything after 40 should be shortened.
Okay, yeah. It's now at 40.
I have a feeling what you found. I'm gonna say it's Snorunt.
Yes.
I found that too earlier, and I was really excited. I was like, you know, I'm not going to train that! Because it takes too long.
I just have it on a back burner, so if I get it, I get it. If not, I'm not like... The only thing that I'm losing out on is the XP on my main.
I'm taking the XP in my main. Another water type. Where's my bugs? Still need bug types. Come on, game. Where's my bugs?
The one thing I have over you, bug types.
And Winstray family, and Fossil.
Well, the Windstraight family and Fossil is just gonna be a matter of time for you, though.
Yeah. That's something you have information on from the start.
Why did this have to be his last Pokemon? A special attacker, this is not fun. There we go, it's finally dead.
A Pidgey. Are you kidding me? A Pidgey. That uses Frenzy Plant. Hello.
Hey, you can get the Pidgeotto go- oh wait. We already have it. Well, you're ahead of me in position, which is normally really good.
Because it gives me more options of where to go, more things to find.
Although for two of my... Actually for... I think for 3 of my bingos, I'm currently...
Yeah, you might still get 3 bingos, like 3 bingos earlier, and then we take it to 5.
Because I have knowledge for... Like, I know how to do everything, it's just a matter of hunting. Because I need to hunt for 2 Pokemon.
I need to hunt for a bunch of things. And I don't have information for that many, and I haven't actually looked up where to catch any of them. Because I'm not going for that goal yet. Oh, Cacnea! Hey, minor spoiler, Cacnea knows Lester Purge. I mean, you probably already knew that.
I knew that. Yeah,
I didn't, because I just found a Cacnea.
Just now finding Cacnea, that was so, like, an hour ago when we were back in Dewford.
But is this that one? Oh, was that a Dewford Pokemon? Like, was it a fishing one?
Yeah. It's not my main, though, I can promise you that.
I didn't fish outside of Dewford.
Me and you could have the same Pokemon, I suppose. I think mine was a Dewford encounter. Yeah, mine was one of the Dewford encounters. Whoa! Alright. Snorunt just learns Thunderbolt. Very fun.
I wonder that if we wouldn't have had to do the feather badge, would I have actually gone into the gym? Because usually I do, and then halfway into the gym I realize, wait, I shouldn't have done this. We could skip this gym. I don't like that my second Pokemon is faster than my first one. I want the first one to hit, and then the second one to do something.
And the second one to do something. Regret battling this wild Pokemon because it took too long to knock it. The hunt is now on. Okay, not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. This is going to be a pretty important one. No! It used explosion! You have no idea how betrayed I feel. Just should have chucked a Pokeball at it. I'm sure I'll run into it again. Or I'll run into the other thing I was actually looking for. But now I'm not getting EXP on my snow run because it knocked out my snow run. You are not what I am looking for, Metagross. Neither are you.
No, I've encountered a few Metagross. And then
Yeah,
Metagross, and then a Metagross, and then Metagross. I've encountered a lot of Metagross.
I've only encountered one, but now I can't find what I need because now that I'm like,
Will you stop using like detect 3 times in a row and working? Go away.
There you are. Oh, don't go and explode this time, alright?
Almost there.
Yes! Okay, I think I might reroute what my first one that I'm going for is.
The thing is, if I get it the first bingo first, then you can just forget that route potentially, because it would be faster to go for 3. Because 1, like I've taken a different route to go for 1 first. Although not that much, I suppose, because it's still a late game one.
Well, basically what it is that if you get the first one first, then I'm gonna pick up something along the way. And if you don't get it, then I'm just going straight for those goals. And then hopefully getting 1. Now I feel stupid about wasting my time going for trying to hunt that one Pokemon.
Yeah, I skipped so much information early just to get ahead in the game because I felt that would be good.
I should really repel now that I don't need anything from this route. But I kinda wanna at the same time conserve my repel so I don't have to buy more. I have a rival fight that I need to do. Well, there's that one. Yeah, I don't think I can get to where I need to be before you can go through the gym. I'm gonna try, by golly, but...
First bingo.
Oh. Never mind.
The 20th Pokemon was on the gym battle.
Oh.
So that's 1 point for me. If I now get to 3rd bingo first, I win. And the middle one still hasn't been taken. I was just checking to be sure.
Oh, that's a Mewtwo that you got there, pal.
Oh, you found Mewtwo.
Hey, look, it's another legendary that's not on the board.
That's what I was saying! Now the question is, what am I gonna do for the second and third bingo? I don't actually know. Really? You can cycle through the tall grass, but not over the tiny bridges in Fortree.
Yeah.
If you make one possible, why don't you make the other possible? Game.
Continuity.
This will probably be number 3. So what's number 2? Oh, I know what number 2 is going to be. It's either going to be this one or this one, depending on what I find. I think. Oh, dang it.
I do not know where the new tutor is here.
Same house as Hidden Power Lady.
Thank you. No.
I accidentally fought some trainers, like 2 or 3, like, I suppose, somewhat early on, which happened to be trainers that give you their phone numbers, so now they keep calling me.
Oof.
Alright, it's been a while since I last used one of these. Time for a repel. I don't need to catch Pokemon anymore. I also don't need to go for ninjas, so I can skip this entire place. Skip this, la 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 la, skip everything.
Right, I need to get that item first. Hey, we don't have to feed a bunch of Kecleons this time, so I don't have to go on the internet and look up where they all are again.
I probably know most of the ninjas and Kecleon from the top of my head.
Jeez, it's starting to get dark. I'm gonna need to turn on the light soon. Oh man! The Kecleon's a Pidgey, I'm terrified! Yep, still gave him 300 experience, which is kind of sad.
It's a waste time for that. I guess it's not a waste of time if I do that thing. But I'm not even sure if I want to have that goal. So I'm actually going to skip it. Because I don't know if I'm going to go for that yet. Okay, I can fly here.
Knowledge! Woot! Okay, I'm feeling pretty good right now. Not gonna lie.
Wait, I should have just done the double battle.
I'm gonna go turn on a light real quick. Okay, well, I'm getting some knowledge, which is nice. Hat's leveling up, which is nice.
Oh, repel right now. Does this count as a baby? Where the heck is the document that says if this counts as a baby? I don't think it does count as a baby.
What is it?
Togepi.
I think...
I don't think Togepi counts. He does count! Yay! Information in second baby.
I want to say that it does, but at the same time, I
1, 2,
want
3,
to say
4,
that
5, 6, 7, 8. I think, yep. Because I know there's 8 Pokemon that count in Gen 2, and that's including Togepi. And Gen 3 you have Wynot. Wait! Wynot's a baby! I've seen a Wynot! I have information! I didn't catch the Wynot! Because I didn't realize it was a baby.
Well, that's how I felt earlier, and now I'm just gonna have to do hunting for one of my bingos because I didn't catch it when I had the chance. It's quite sad, to be honest.
I just murdered Togepi! Yeah, I sent in one of the Pokemon that I was training up to level up for the 20+ Pokemon. But I hadn't looked at its moves yet, so I sent it in and it only had Revenge, and I thought, oh, it'll just survive. Nope. Stop calling me a baby killer, Manny. It's not nice. And of course you're out now. Poor Togepi. I'll find a different one.
I think that with the information I have, it's kind of good
Go for this one.
the game.
I'm just going for this one, and then this. So I can skip all of these. It's all about Togepi.
I do not
Yes! Thank you, that's the thing I was still looking for.
Dang, Alkaluck back at it again.
Or is this strat? Because I'm later in the game. And I took the risk of just going for it, not looking early, because in late game I might find things. I found bugs. So looked up at stupid bugs. I found so many waters.
Jeez, why does this thing have such a high special? I'm gonna use Tail Glow.
I don't even need to go here anymore, I think. Wait, which one was I going for? This one. This one. No. I don't even need to go there. I was gonna go get the 7th Pokeball, but I'm not gonna go for that.
Really?
No.
Now I'm nervous.
It's still gonna take a while before I get my stuff though. I've decided on where I want to go for 3rd bingo. And 2nd bingo, obviously. And the 7th Pokeball is not among them, even though I've had 6 for so long. Look, it's another bug! If I could, if both of them I level up a total of 3 times, I'd have 3 more bugs. I have the 5 bugs now! Give me Togepi! I don't need Paris, I don't need Weedle. Well, I needed Weedle because that was my 5th, but I don't need them. Not now. Okay, you get the Feather Branch.
Yep, now I'm gonna go do my first bingo.
Let's see which one. Because on column 4 you're close. You're you're 3. Row 2, you have 3. I don't need a Aerodactyl, just give me Togepi! Let's check how many slots do you have on this. 5 surfing slots. Okay. That's Togepi, Aerodactyl, Weedle. 2 more. Can't escape, you're the faster one!
I found Soldu.
I found a wild Pokemon that's faster than my thing, and that knows Mean Look.
How about you run into some more of those?
No,
Can you
this
do
is
me a hot favor and do that?
This is just wasting time. So. Go away. Well, putting a different Pokemon up front so I can actually kill that thing that might use Mean Look on me. Come on, Togepi, 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 I want you, Togepi. I have information on 3 babies, but I already have seen 2, so that's what I'm going for. Nope. Already seen you, go away. You're pretty much the tentacle of this game. Never mind, it's Fire Spin that it uses. And then I can't flee. Woohoo, level up. I don't care. This is wasting my time. There's a Togepi here, but also a thing that's faster than me that can stop me from fleeing. Stop!
So I take it as your...
Okay, Aerodactyl is the tentacle of this ROM. I'm just seeing Aerodactyl. I've seen 1 Weedle and 1 Togepi and like 10 Aerodactyl.
Why didn't you check... Wait, no. And you're looking for a Togepi?
I'm looking for Togepi because baby.
Ooh.
Bebe.
Don't crit me. Thank you.
Oh look, it's a Weedle. At least I can run away from Weedle. Aerodactyl! Okay, I'm going to check if I can actually find Togepi here. Or if it was the previous route. No, okay, I'm on the right in the right place for Togepi. It took so long to get the first bingo, but I'm not sure how long it's been since the start of the race.
I think...
For third bingo. Probably it's not a record, considering it's...
I think you're gonna win. Just looking
Chance.
at it. I don't think I can make it up to 3, especially since there's something you can do I can't.
Found the 4th encounter of this place. Still haven't seen a 5th encounter.
This isn't where they
Another
sell...
Togepi.
Where do they sell the unique Pokeballs?
I know what I saved time on in the end.
What?
Not fighting the Windstate family. I skipped it because I knew I could easily go back to it if I flew back to Mauville. And I just saved time by skipping it in case it wouldn't go for it. Found the 5th encounter of this place, now to find Togepi. By the way, I caught this because of this. Normally I wouldn't stay in an area so long hunting for a thing, but if it can give me... Well, if it helps me on the way to a bingo, it's not gonna give me a bingo. But this is what I have information on. I know I could go for this bingo. Can all Aerodactyls just get out? And find me the apparently very rare Togepi. There's like 15 Aerodactyl, 1 Togepi, 1 Curlia, 1 Bayleaf, and 3 Weedle. Still no Togepi. Why did I have to kill that Togepi? I'm also glad I didn't go for the White Flute. Skipping things in case you don't need them. That's what I do. That's usually not what I do. I go for everything because I might need it later. But if it's something you can easily go back to, then, like Wind Straight, I just skip it. Unless I really need the XP at that point. I am having so much fun. Can you hear it in my voice?
Probably shouldn't be doing this right now, but it's just I don't want to go out of my way for it later. And it gave me time to look up something.
Wait, if I'm not going for the Pokeballs, I could have thrown a Master Ball at Togepi.
Oof.
But then, if you suddenly get third bingo first, then I have 1 ball less to do things with.
Jeez, how long does this take?
Oh, I did have one already. Okay. I had 2. What was I doing? Okay, taking that. How am I not doing this as my final goal? This is normally always my final goal if I do it. Let's actually look who has a good chance. I don't care. Alright. You have some time to catch up.
Do I though?
I'm going to use all the time for something.
Oh boy. You still don't have the baby Pokemon yet?
Nope.
Oh gosh, my voice sounded terrible there. I don't know what happened.
I'm surprised you still don't have Lumberry and Nuzlocke. You must have skipped the thing I did.
I must have.
Yeah. Although you might still have the information. And just not got the Pokemon.
Well, I think that after I get my first bingo, I think I know what order I'm doing things in. Ooh, I need to find a move tutor for where I'm at.
You're going for the move tutors?
Mm-hmm.
Or just going for because... In Lily Cove, it's at the top of the department store.
Have you... I feel like you're being a bit too nice to me, telling me where everything is.
Maybe I'm too confident.
I mean,
I found it annoying having to look it up, so I guess I'm saving you though.
I find myself to be underconfident because I think that you'll probably just find the Togepi, do contest Giga Drain, and then run out of money, and then you'll be not done.
And then just like with like row 2, it was pretty quickly after each other, just check. 4 things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so
Like,
far it's
I've-
going well. Absolutely not. But it's not too bad. It doesn't do so much.
Like, I've got things lined up for 5 if I can make it to 3, like just things on the back burner that will help.
Yeah, the thing is, yeah, you need to get to 5 to win anyway. But you might need to speed up to get to 3 first, because otherwise I win. And the thing is, if we do have to go to 5, I did things to go for 3. That's gonna cost me extra time if I have to go for 5 anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I almost went to Moss Deep, but I never did. So to get the 7th Pokeball, to get the 8th Tutor, I need to surf there again instead of fly there. As an example. Come on, I'm gonna win at some point. Dang.
Okay, well, that happened.
Oh, you did a contest!
Yeah.
Huh! Okay. Interesting. So you're 1 away from first bingo. In 2 different ways, although you can't use the $0. $0 is the final one.
Yeah, it'll probably be your fun.
So it'll be either my 3rd or 5th. And for you, it'll have to be 5th. Again? Why are you so annoying all the time? I think this happened during the previous run as well. It's annoying, come on, give me a chance. There's a slight chance, not much though. Probably gonna get medium here. Ooh, that's bad.
I mean, even though I think you might have this one, I still feel like this one's a lot closer than last race.
In last race, I don't think you had any bingos.
Last race we did the 3 and I got unlucky with fishing, so I had a really low level. And then Watson
I remember
kept
that
bottom.
time where I had so much time with fishing that like I mained a Caterpie for like 10 minutes until I went back for the Vibrava anyway.
And there's my first bingo.
Nice. Congratulations. The moment you said first bingo, I was like, oh no! But then I realized I already had a bingo, I'm fine. But now you're suddenly... Oh my god, just me again! Why? At one point in one of these runs, I'm going to make this work and win. Ah!
Excuse me, I feel scammed right now. What?
Now I need to look where are you going for 3 bingos, because you're 1 away from 2nd. And with the right information, you might be really close to 3. So I need to...
Okay,
Close.
I wonder if that messed with it. Apparently there's supposed to be timer balls and repeat balls in the Rustboro Mart, but there's not.
You
Is it
never
after
got
a
the
certain
repeat
point?
ball from the man that normally gives you the great bells. Entrance to Verdantorf Rustboro side. He gives you 1
Oh.
repeat ball, and after that, they're in the mart. I'm pretty sure. I made sure that when I got strength, like when I broke the rock smash in the Verdantorf tunnel, the Rustdorf tunnel,
Mhm.
I then went to get that ball, and then bought 1 timer ball as well. I went further to us, bro.
Oh, I hadn't battled this guy before. Oh, this is such a time waste because I have not saved in a while.
I quite often save, so that's probably a time waste on my time, but...
You oversave, I was definitely undersave. I'm gonna save here, though.
I'm just gonna save as well. Stupid Crobat.
Oh, hey, you've
Stupid.
also participated in a contest.
Yeah, but the Crobat made me nervous turn 1, 3, and 5. And I'm pissed at it. So annoyed.
I didn't even try to win the contest.
I always try to win the contest, because it's a contest and I love contests.
I was just sort of like, okay.
Yeah, just press buttons and go.
No! Good thing I saved. Because I hate my life. Wait, no, you haven't gotten 2 baby Pokemon yet.
Correct.
Oh! It was a little nerve-wracking for me.
Where is it? I've absolutely seen it. Where is it? On the
Okay,
Pokedex.
there's 3 people.
Where in the Pokedex is the thing? I've 100% seen it. Or did I reset? Oh. Duh, it's a 3rd gen Pokemon, okay. There's more after Ho-Oh. Stupid. There we go.
7 different types. Let me check and make sure though, but I'm pretty sure this is 7.
Damn it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep.
Okay, so the baby that I thought I encountered in the wild, so that I was going for, is apparently area unknown. So it must have been a trainer.
Oh.
So now I don't have the information that I thought I did. This is bad.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
You have a chance, yes.
Alright, RNG, please be kind, because I've got to do hunting.
Me too.
Well, I've
The thing
gotta
is,
do-
the moment I have the baby Pokemon,
It's over. Actually,
but I still need the baby Pokemon. And now I suddenly don't know where they are. Come on.
one. That's 2.
This dang repel needs to run out. Thank you. Nope. Salamence is not a baby. Corsola is also not a baby. I said Salaman's not a baby. Damn it, where's the babies? I'm suddenly so nervous now that I can't get the Pokemon that I thought I could get it. Alright, if we had an evolution skull, I would have had it now. Well, not had it, but I found an Eevee and a Vaporeon.
I have the information, but I wouldn't have it. What? Am I in a whole... How many different areas are there for this place? Maybe this is why I couldn't find it earlier.
Why, you're in the Safari Zone.
No. Somewhere else, and I'm pretty sure every different floor here counts as a different area. Because these are all brand new Pokemon that I am encountering.
Cave?
Yeah!
Oh, you're trying to find one of the babies!
No, I have the babies.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's also a baby there. I just don't know where.
Yeah. My whole problem was I was on the wrong floor. I just found what I was looking for.
Damn it.
I'm getting
Wait!
close.
Wait! I just realized another thing that you're so close to! No! I just realized that you're the close to the other thing!
I'm not close to a diagonal.
Yeah, call him for it.
Okay, time to use an escape rope.
I'll take it.
This is...
Not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. In case I need to go to 5 bingo.
What am I looking for? Oh, I need to be in Pokemon. Alright, hat. Dang it, I don't have room. I gotta go to the Pokemon Center first. Read. Your lack of finding a baby Pokemon could save this for me.
I find this so annoying that I can't find a baby. What? Up? Oh, fine. I'll go somewhere else and try and find the damn baby, Safari game.
There's one in the Safari Zone.
There is a baby somewhere, but there's like 6 areas there.
Oh, right,
and I couldn't even get all the Pokemon from the second area before the time was up.
Let's go for something.
Come on.
Dang it, that guy's a risk trainer.
You're not a baby. You're also not a baby.
Care less. Which one's the wearing? Right now, I don't feel like looking for Pokemon. Oh my.
I'm so afraid. You're so afraid! All of a sudden!
Okay. You, fight me. Fight me? There. It's fighting me.
And then I wasn't. Because the moment I said I was so afraid,
You found the baby?
I found the baby!
Dang it! There goes the race.
Second bingo! You still have a chance!
No.
We need to get to third bingo fast.
I cannot get him a White Flute, Raticate, and all the move tutors that I need in time.
You just need Mightyena, Lightning, or Eradicate for second bingo.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you can't get the $0 as the final one.
Yeah, I planned on doing Mightyena, I have a Rattata in my party. That was gonna be second bingo. I was gonna do the move tutors, which I accidentally missed the Fall Arbor and Lava Ridge Town one, so I'll have to go back for those. I'm on my way to Moss Deep right now, leveling up the Rattata along the way to get it to Eradicate, and then I was gonna grind out for White Flute. But the path to Moss Deep was not as long as I thought, so Rattata still hasn't evolved because I used her repel. I also do not know where the move tutor is.
I don't remember having looked that up because I never went to Marvel.
This is Steven's house. Time to get more useless dialogue.
Alright.
Thanks for giving me dives, Steven.
And like 4 other items, but we don't need to go to Mirage. No, wait! Mirage Island is something. Wait.
No, Mirage
Which
Island
is Mirage
Island?
Island?
To. That's the one we just surfed to.
Yeah, okay, Mirage Island is the one that it ended. I was like, isn't that Muse Island? Oh, come on, Manny clipped the moment that I killed Togepi. Why'd you have to clip when I killed Togepi?
I think
you're trying to tell me something.
Even though you won this, I think you're the real loser here over that clip.
It's because I killed Togepi. It was a Ledian! I used Ledian! It's not that bad.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Elka, a Pichu that I was trying to catch exploded on me.
The Alright, deposit, 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 deposit. Withdraw the weakest thing that I have.
Tutor here. No, I do not want the super rod.
I'm not gonna look this one up for you because I already gave you information on 2.
I mean, you're gonna win. I'm just gonna try and find this guy.
Well, I have 6 Pokédollars. I need to die a few times.
You have $6. That's gonna be like 1 battle.
$6 is 4 battles, I think. To 3 first, and then I think it goes
Wait a
to 2.
minute. I'm stupid.
Then to
the
1.
first guy in Moss Deep is the move tutor. Alright, Hat.
Oh no! I lost monies. How much money? Now I have 3 money. I never thought about continuously doing this. I was just last time I think we've had it once before as an end thing, and I won it on that one. But then I just continuously bought and sold to try and get there.
You should do
But I was really lucky. I was able to buy I think 98 Great Balls, and then 1 thing that costs 100.
Hey, you.
Oh no! It rounds down with the money.
Hey, I found a Togepi.
Yeah, that took me a long time to find. Okay, Porygon, kill me. Kill my Elekid. Kill the Elekid that I caught in the Master Ball.
I feel like accidentally saying that I was in Mauville Cave might have hurt me. Well, no, you already knew there was something there. Dang.
I win. Now the thing is with Mauville Cave, I was in Safari Zone at the time trying to find Elekid. But I couldn't find it. I was like, soon I'm going to go to Dewford Cave because I knew Elekid was there too. And then I ran out of time. So then I just went to Dewford Cave. And because I knew you were trying to find something there, and you had said, I'm not on the right floor. So after I encountered just 2 Pokemon on the entrance floor, I thought I'll just go to the next floor in the hopes that there is also something else that I might be able to use if we have to go to 5. And then I said I was nervous, and then I found the Elekid.
Yeah, that's where Rattata was on the 3rd floor.
Yeah, the reason I was very nervous early on in the game, before first bingo, is because I didn't have information on Lombre or Nuzleaf, and not on Mighty and Lightning or Eradicate. And I still don't have the info on Mighty and Lightning or Eradicate. But would I've had that, that would have been a 4th bingo.
Well, my hope
and then, I guess Move Tutor would have been, Move Tutor Mirage Island could have been one, because I don't have info on Ninetales, Arcanine, or Raichu. could have gone for White Flute, I guess, but I think Mirage Island using Super Bellsp would have been faster at that point. I think Mirage Island, Move Tutor, so top left to bottom right would have been 1, and then column 4 would have been 1.
My hope was that once I got... I'm just gonna click and say, and just to show you which ones I was gonna get. I'll unclick them later if you want me to. Is that I was gonna get Move Tutors and White Flute for 3. Then I would evolve my Glalie.
Wait, where was your 2?
Mirage. My 2 is right here. Column 4.
Oh, column 4, okay.
And then this was... row 5 was gonna be my 3.
Yeah.
Then I'm a diagonal top left to bottom
Wait,
right.
just a moment. Manny, you do realize you're now rooting for the Porygon who just killed a baby, the same baby, 3 times. With acid! And after, like, it found the baby again, I was like, oh, I might have been dreaming. Let's do it again. How is that not bad? Anyway, Flash, continue.
And then I was just gonna go to Mirage Island and then do money.
Okay.
But alas.
I
had a feeling this was gonna
Groudon
happen.
I found randomly in
Safari.
In Safari. You know where I got Lumber and Nuzleaf?
No, I still have no idea.
The Weather Institute Pokemon was a C-Dot. I always get the Weather Institute Pokemon.
I didn't even think about that. That would have been...
Because you don't need to do the entire event there to get it. I just went up and got it.
If I had done that and evolved it, I would have had third bingo.
Yeah, because then you would have gone to 20 plus
gotten my
Pokemon owned earlier as well.
And then
How are you on Pokemon owned, by the way?
I'm at 19. I was gonna hope that I'm a Snorunt evolving into Glalie.
Yeah, the moment
At the time, it's gonna be my 20th, but then I'm afterwards. It was gonna be my Mirage Island Pokemon.
The moment I found C-Dots, I knew that Row 2 would be my first bingo. Because then I had to level up C-Dots only once, get to 4G to get Hidden Power and Feather Badge, and I had to catch quite a few Pokemon. I had 8 at the time. Then I caught some Pokemon, evolved a few, and then, hey. What was your main?
Lapras.
Same. Mine held an Amulets coin for most of the race. That's why I never had problems with money.
I never really had problems with money either.
I had too much money, but I guess that helped in the end. I'm gonna see what the egg is. I want to hatch it.
Yeah, I've had this in my party.
Actually, no, I don't need to. I had the egg in my party, but the moment I realized that the egg would, it was unlikely that a Pokemon would be my second or third bingo, I ditched the egg.
No, I have it in my party.
Let's find out what the egg is.
I'm collecting soot, and I've had it in my party. Just because I like to try to keep going after I...
Totodile, in-game trades... Those are things. TMs...
Oh, right, you're looking it up on the...
Yeah, I have the thing. Yeah. Oh, this is where you could catch everything. Celebi pin it. Movesets.
You should also check where Raichu, Arcanine, or Ninetales was, since neither of us ran into anything.
Yeah, I want to see the static Pokemon. Oh yeah, the fossil. I never got. Okay, my fossil would have been. I think I got the left fossil. I would have had a Golduck, and the other one was a Kingdra.
Was a Kingdra, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess the fossil could have also been a Pokemon that we needed.
That's why I always save before choosing the fossil. Cause
I don't. I decided not to because it was going to take too much time and I wasn't going to revive it immediately anyway. Let's see. Anything else interesting? The Reggies weren't something interesting. Kecleon was Kecleon. The other Kecleons were Pidgeys. The Voltors were Grovyle and Seedrank. Huh. So Regice was a Pineco, but the Electrodes in New Marvel were Regice. Or Trapinch. Sudowoodo, but that's only Battle Frontier, was a Metapod. Deoxys was a Pidgeotto.
Okay, wow, I did not realize how many steps were needed for White Flute anyway. I had no
but the thing is, that was going to be... That's 1,000 and only through the grass, I realized. is through the grass you have to pump up. So you have to leave the area, come back a few times, and go through the bunch of
Yeah.
grass. So you need quite a few repels.
I thought it was 100 like blue flute. Yeah, no way I was going to win
Marsh
this then.
The egg would have been The egg was a baby!
Really?
The egg is Magby! Ah! It was such a low chance, so I dumped it. Because it would have wasted time. But the egg was a baby. Egg was Magby. I need to hatch it now.
I can probably beat you to that.
Yeah, but now I can use the speed up button.
You're correct.
So now I'm just spamming left and right with the speed up button. Okay, my fingers, my muscles in my fingers are getting numb. This is not a okay, got it. Magby, yay.
Geez, your super speed must be a lot faster than mine.
My super speed is between 1400 and 1900.
Yeah, that's a lot more than mine.
Let's
Mine's
see.
only in the 600s.
Yeah, Castform was a C note, I knew that. Okay, I'm gonna check the early game wild Pokemon. First routes, Machamp, Metapod, Carvana, Hitmonchan, Rhydon. Oh! There was a Growlithe on route 101. So the Arcanine info was on first route.
It do be like that sometimes.
And I have a feeling where you found one of your... Which bugs did you get, by the way? Did you get Paris?
No, I got him a Metapod and evolved it. I caught a Scyther, I caught a Shuckle, and crap, I already exited out. Give me a second to think. A Paris, not a Paris. I got Shuckle, Scyther, Metapod, Butterfree, and Yanma.
It took me a long time to eventually find a Spinarak, but that was late. It was late that I got a Spinarak. I think I got a Spinarak around Weather Institute. Just before Weather Institute, I think I found a Spinarak. And then I found a Ledybug on the way to Lily Cove. Randomly in the wild as I was going through. And then Weedle was on the water where I was found Togepi. But the thing is, we could have gone, like, I'm going to tell you how early we could have gotten the 5 bugs. Let's see, 1, 2... 3... 4... Just on the first 3 routes, we could have gotten 4 bugs. There was a level 2 Metapod on the first route, which you could evolve, but there was also Wild Butterfree on the next route. Illumise was there, and the route 103 had a Paris, which you could have later evolved into Parasect. But assuming we wouldn't have had that... There was a Nuzleaf in the wild of Route 104! I found so many Sceptiles, but not that. Wow. So many, like, that's always gonna happen. Things that are like, they're right there. Let's see, that's surfing, so I'm not gonna count that. There was a baby in the wild on Route 110, Azuriel. Wow. Oh, I see where you probably found a Yanma.
If you tell me,
Yama's Route 116, Scyther 117.
I found the Scyther in the cave. I found a lot of stuff in the Dewford Cave. I found my elephant.
Anyway, I think I'll just end the stream and then we can keep talking after.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. That was a fun race.
Goodbye.
Are we gonna do a few more next coming days? Or at least one more?
We might be able